Up everyone, yes, welcome back. I'm Kip and this is Kip Views. So as ever, we have a special sneaker for you guys. Check this out. We have the Jordan 2 times J Balvin. Check this out. This is crazy. This is something different to what we're used to seeing. Very cool. So many different features, so we'll get kind of close up and personal with these, but before we get into review, let's check these out. I mean, he's been around, people love him, kind of great music. People have been waiting for his collaboration for some time, and it wasn't just sneakers, there was clothing as well. But the sneakers are very cool and something different. And kind of over the last year or so, we'll be seeing a few Jordan 2 silhouettes. We had the Off-Whites, we had the Unions, and now we've got these collaborating with J Balvin. They're very cool. And we'll kind of go into some detail about them. We'll definitely get an on-feet review at the end, so just stay in tune for that. Definitely seeing those on feet, they'll be very cool to see. As you've already seen, kind of up close and personal on these, but I'll go through the details of design in a little bit. And as ever, please do subscribe to the channel and the subscribe button below, and hit that notification bell as well, so you don't kind of miss any updated videos, any upcoming videos that I've got for you guys. But without further ado, let's get into these. So I will take you through the materials and everything we've got here. So at first off, kind of you starting off right. This reminds me of a little bit of the Union sneaker. So the Union 2 times Jordan. In terms of kind of the grey frog colorway, it's got that slight kind of that light blue. This blue, I tell you now, this blue is lighter in person than you've seen in some of the pictures. So in some of the pictures, it kind of looks more like this this blue at the back you've got with the clouds here. It's quite lighter and it's more subtle, and I really prefer it in person. So what you've got here, you've got your standard Jordan 2 silhouette. As we kind of go through the front, you've got that nubuck soy that goes through the side, around the toe box, all the way up the tongue there. And then, as usual, you kind of detail in there, you've got the air holes as well, which is very cool. It goes along the sides. And then you've got this kind of ripstop nylon material that goes through the side, back up towards the upper where the sneaker goes to the top there. And you've got the same as we go around through to the other side. So it's really cool. It's got this kind of crisscrossy type design in there, as you can see, and that's kind of ripstop. It's kind of hardware material, which I think is really cool there. And it just changes it up, so you kind of go a little bit lighter blue on there, and it's a bit more vibrant. And then as we go, we've got this kind of, I guess, protective rubbery casing which goes through to the back of the sneaker, and that's kind of got like a cloud design. It's kind of a bright blue sky with a little bit accents of clouds in there. You can see the white there, which is very cool. It's coming up in a video a little bit brighter than it is. It's definitely less vibrant, so just going to tell you now kind of less vibrant it is, and you'll see that in the close-ups as you've already seen. And then you've got the smiley face logo design there, so it's really cool, and the Nike logo at the top. So as I said, pretty standard in terms of kind of the design, in terms of what they've done. They haven't gone crazy and changed it out of the part. They've just added details in, which I think is cool. We've also got that multicolored stitching, which you can see throughout the sneaker, which I like as a cool little effect that they've added in there. It's just something different. My favorite feature, and kind of probably everyone's favorite feature, right? So you see the Air Jordan logo there. If I just push on the back, there you go. They've got like a kind of fluorescent light there, which is very cool. Just a nice little feature. I can just quickly turn that off as well. And then inside, the lining is, again, it's almost kind of like air and the sky and clouds, which is very cool. To kind of start off, they've got these white laces on there, which we'll see, and tipped with a pink lace lock at the end. You've got a light blue color with green, and then you've got a mint green color again with the pink at the end. So you can change it up to have them exactly how you want them, which is very cool. Finally, before we kind of move on and talk about other bits, We've got a white midsole, which I always like to see, kind of freshens it up, keeps it kind of clean, and then almost kind of a translucent sole in a kind of light bluey color. And again, it's darker on this, dark on the video, dark and kind of in pictures. It's a bit lighter in person, so very, very cool there. Again, let's move on to the box. So I mean, the box is cool. I like the fact that it's something different. You see here, kind of got J Balvin logo in there, and kind of the wing box as you see on a few Jordans these days, wing design and cut out on the sides, which I like as well, and that side too. It's just kind of something different, what you want to see from a collaboration, right? You've got Air Jordan down the bottom, so just a bit different, kind of bit better than your standard box with a collaboration. It's just what you're used to seeing, right? Moving on to pricing on these. So I mean, in pricing, they were priced at £270. When I first saw that, I thought, whoa, that's crazy. I mean, a couple months back, when people were looking into these, kind of looking into, oh, I like these, I like what they're about, and the prices were a little bit higher as well, and kind of, you know, like pre-sale, resale, and they were kind of higher, and then people saw the price, and I think they were like, oh, wow, that's quite expensive. I mean, I know Jordan 2s in the past haven't been there. You're probably looking at kind of closer to 200, 220. These are just a little bit higher, and I think a little bit higher than what people are willing to pay. I think if you're kind of looking for a few sneakers, you've got some coming out that you got in mind, or you've got some that you're going to pay resale for because you've been waiting to get them, they're your holy grail or part of your collection, you can pay close to £300 and get a special sneaker that's kind of so hard to get hold of. This seems to be sitting in a few places. I was lucky to get my sneakers as ever. Thank you very much for the big win. But I think they did sit in places in certain sizes, and they were kind of more stocked than I thought they would be. I thought it'd be less stocked if to be honest with you, especially with a collaboration here. But that's a good thing for collectors, people that want to get their hands on them. Just in terms of resale, I just don't think, if that's your game, I don't think there's much here. There's not much in these. It's probably because of the high price point. They're starting off very high. They have specific sneaker. This time of the year as well, are you going to wear something this bright? It's probably more of a summer sneaker. It's not my personal favorite, to be honest with you, so it's not one that kind of I'd be that keen to wear. So I think you're kind of limited in terms of who wants them. The price point is high already. So I mean, we'll look at StockX here as well, but I mean, in terms of kind of where you're at, people, the kind of ask price is probably around 330, 350, kind of somewhere around there. 310, kind of anywhere around above the 300 mark, due to fees, obviously people be having to pay when they sell. But people have been purchasing them around kind of high 290s and low threes. So I mean, there's not a lot of room for profit. By the time you take away your fees, if you're looking to sell these, there's not a lot of room. I don't see, in kind of my personal opinion, I don't see this being a shoe for the sneaker. For the future, I don't see that being the case. But I could be wrong. But in my personal opinion, I wouldn't see this as a long-term hold. I see it as if you can get a quick flip now, you might make it a quick buck. If you're looking to buy for yourself, buy now. You're not going to buy at crazy prices. So you still got a chance there. Some retailers may still have these, especially in the UK. But yeah, bit of a strange one. I think the high price point has killed these. But I mean, overall, in terms of kind of what we've seen this month, September's been a little bit slower. And kind of what I'll do, I'll try and get some videos coming up in terms of kind of maybe some, not shorts, but short videos that will kind of give you guys an idea of what's coming up going forward, and just get an idea of kind of what you're going to see in October. I know we've got the Chicago 1 highs, the reimagined, that cannot wait for those to drop. Travis Scott seems to be leaking some pictures, kind of maybe he's going to do a couple more Jordan 1s before the end of the year. There's so many different things coming out, and we've got a lot coming out, but September has been quiet. So I kind of try and get a couple of videos of those up like that for you guys. What do you guys want to see? Just let me know. Keen to hear. Is there any brands that I haven't covered? Let me know as well. But without further ado, I know you guys have been waiting for it. Let's check out the on-feet review on these. Is the Jordan 2 times J Balvin. I like the sneaker. It's something different. I think it's a very personal preference type of sneaker. Not everyone's going to love it, and that's fine. And that's why we review these, right? You can kind of get an idea get an idea of kind of what you're looking at as well, and kind of see, hopefully get a better idea of what a sneaker looks like, or you can have my thoughts and opinions in terms of kind of colorings and how they'll come out in person rather than in video and pictures. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Always keen to kind of have a conversation with you guys. Please do like and subscribe and share. It really, really does go a long way. And we're on our way to 400 subscribers. I mean, when I started last year, I did not expect that kind of take up. Yeah, just really, really happy to see you guys liking the video, subscribing, etc., and following me. I really do appreciate the support. And as ever, take care.